After a cold winter here in Madrid, the blossoming of the almond trees announces the coming of spring. I like to paint these flowers in glass because I like the effect of the light refraction of the stems in the water. Watercolor is an enjoyable activity and the materials are inexpensive. All you need is a paper, a brush, some color, and a model. I have my paper taped down to a board with masking tape for carpenters. I'm using Arches 640 grams per square meter with a rough grain. I start off slowly, mostly observing. I imagine the image on the paper before I begin painting. I look for large geometric shapes to guide me in deciding the parameter, and I start by estimating where everything goes. I mark the paper with accents of color. These marks are placement marks for places I want to come back to later. In other words, they're holding marks for the outer limits or the silhouette of the objects. Most of the objects are lighter than the background, so I paint the negative space or the background, leaving the lighter objects the white of the paper. I like the challenge of not making a drawing first. It's fun and keeps hand-eye coordination in check. There are so many little nuances and accents of color in glass, so I try to simplify by looking for shapes, lines, and accents that characterize glass or speak of glass, and I ignore the rest. When making glass, the background color is always there. It might be a little darker, lighter, more or less saturated, but it's there. When painting the model, you have to trust yourself and paint without judging your painting in process. The light is constantly changing, so just paint what you see, trying to get as close to color, saturation, and shape as possible. When finished, put the watercolor away and look at it later, because the drying of the paper plays an important role in the outcome also. I like to paint on different areas of the paper so that not one area becomes too heavy or overworked. Sometimes I elaborate on details, but I try to move all around the paper so that everything is treated with the same importance. I hope this little video encourages you to make a watercolor too. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. So take care and enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.